varsity in team, and I am from the group 2 basketball group. I am sorry to submit my report um, because of some reasons. So my topic is about footwork of offense and defense and handball skills rubric. Before I start my discussion, let me read my learning outcomes. At the end of the lesson, the students will be define what is offense and defense, understand the difference of offense and defense, and the last is learn each of footwork. Firstly, what is offense? Offense is the team that has possession of the ball, a player or team responsible for scoring. And of course, in the other hand, the defense is the team that does not have possession of the ball. The prevent an opponent from scoring. So here's the 10 part of basketball court. First is center circle, also known as center court circle. It's a circular area marked at the center of the basketball court. And the second is throw in line, refers to the boundary line from which a player executes an inbound pass to resume play after the ball has gone out of bounds. And the third is the sideline. The sideline refers to the boundary of the court parallel to the baseline. For the fourth is the end line, also known as the baseline, refers to the boundary lines that run along the width of the court each end. For the fifth is the no charge semicircle. No charge semicircle in basketball refers to the area shape area located underneath the basket, extending outward from the basket. Here's the sixth part of defense and offense. Further boundary line. Further boundary line isn't a statement term. It might refer to the boundary lines that make the outer edges of the basketball court, namely the sideline, and the end line, also known as the baseline. So the number 7 is the 3-point field goal. Refers to the designated region on the court from which players can attempt a 3-point shoot. And the number 8 is the 3-point line. So there's a similar about 3-point field goal and 3-point line. But the 3-point line in basketball is a boundary line that marks that area beyond which successful shots worth 3 points instead of 2. And number 9 is the 2-point field goal. Refers to any successful field goal made from within the 3-point line. And the number 10 is the team bench area. Refers to where players, coaches, and other team personnel sit the game. For example, the supporters and mga coaches, they can sit on that part. So I have an picture here for the footwork of offense and defense. Now let's proceed in the handball skills rubric. Shooting refers to the act of attempting to score points by propelling the basketball towards the hoop for the basketball with the intent of making it go through the net. So we have rubrics. First is jumps and throw using one hand, and steps with the opposite foot uses enough force to make it to the target all of the time. For the second rubrics is the jumps and throws using one hand and steps with the opposite foot. Uses some force to make it to the target, the measuring of the line. And for the third rubrics is throws with one hand without stepping forward towards their target and uses enough force to make it all the way to the target none of the time. And for the last rubrics of shooting is no effort. Let's go to the game strategy. Game strategy in basketball refers to the deliberate plans and tactics employed by teams to achieve their objectives and gain a competitive advantage over their opponents during a game. Here's the rubrics for the game strategy. First is always uses game strategy permitted by the rules. And second, mostly uses game strategy permitted by the rules. And the third is sometimes uses game strategy permitted by the rules. And the fourth is rarely uses game strategy permitted by the rules. For the last, never uses game strategy permitted by the rules. And that's for my part of my report. And thank you for watching.